Hello, welcome back everyone. It seems my intentions to take the Makensi system has been met with a little bit of resistance, needless to say. It became a little more complicated than I would like. Partially, trying to get to Makensi 2 is almost impossible right now because I lack the actual travel distance to actually invade with my swarmers and all my other fleet. So it's pretty much only my beetles can actually take that for me, which even then, that would leave my fleet arguably pretty beat. Let's see, they have 16 and 10 points of damage, and my beetles only do 9, so every single one of them is pretty much superior to my beetle head on, except for the one oaf. And they outnumber me too, so I do not want to really risk doing that until I have a way to actively beat them. And that's what this swarm squad was going to be for, considering 3 of them have deflectors on them, which would have been really nice in dealing with the damage resistance that they actually have, especially since none of them have any deflectors of their own. So you can imagine how infuriating this has to be for me. Needless to say, but let's see, I got track of my research there. I started on interstellar logistics a little bit, but is there a way to increase my reach a little bit? I thought I saw an option around somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is, life support. Ship range +1. The exact amount I need. It doesn't give any extra, it doesn't give any less, it just gives me 1 extra ship range. Oh, and there's, improvement to, that's a, okay, that's a structure that improves the ship range of my fleet, okay. One-time thing, upgrade life support, so yeah, I think I am going to have to take the life support there and then work on the logistics afterwards, maybe. Because trying to break through Makensi 3 is going to be really hard to do. Although most of them are oafs, I will negate a lot of their damage, but they severely outnumber me if I were to kind of slam all my ships in there. But another benefit to all of this is, miraculously, my fleet movement speed has been doubled. Just take a look at the ridiculousness that's about to ensue. As I take on the oath, only 3 of my movements gone there, and ooh, I didn't even lose a moth. Geez, never mind the movement speed there, that calls for a celebration itself right there. And I can just happily move on as much as I like, basically negating any issues I would have had later on down the road with how fast my empire will be as I start conquering these worlds. So this is pretty nice. I'm living the good life right now. And especially if I can ever get these swarmers with an upgrade engine due to increasing the mass, we'll be even better off. And of course everything benefits from it, including my my construction ships here, which I had them upgrading, which I don't think I want to move them there anyway. So I'm going to have to put them somewhere else, because I think that 1 star base is as upgrades I want it to be for the time being. This one, what the hell? This is not what I want. Get lost. I don't want these damn notifications. It's not even telling me what notification that was. Way to ruin the recording after the first 5 minutes. Alright. Anyways, let's see the plan. Like I said, it's to upgrade the star bases, start getting them utilized towards culture, because as I push forward, they're eventually going to be irrelevant as far as combat potential, so I'm just going to use them to develop my culture now, my influence. They call it a culture ring, but hey, the stat is called influence, so I'm going to go with influence. Also, I need to look into my plants there at some point, because I've been neglecting them quite a bit. Mainly because they're self-sufficient for the most part. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. And what about here? Upgrade influence even further. I got my infestors up there. And that has 4 upgrades available, so I'm going to head over that way then. Got another construction ship. Let's see, what can I upgrade? More economy growth, and of course just upgrade defenses, which is perfect. So that'll help a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to improve, because it doesn't want to actually tell me the amount of influence I have, all I know is I'm getting 1 influence point, which isn't exactly all that spectacular, is it? And I'm still wondering why the hell there's 2 plus 30% increases on there. That doesn't make much sense either. So hopefully it helps in the long run, because it doesn't seem as significant as I like to make it out to be. But every little progress will help. Otherwise, I'm stuck waiting 5 turns, I guess, before I can actually invade Makensi 2, and I'm also in the process of just straight up destroying any oaths and other fleet that I run into in this corner here, just to keep them from garrisoning it even further. And of course, this is why I can't get too aggressive with my movement, huh? Because now I can't even hit that oath, which is which really sucks. But I can kill it next turn, maybe. Yeah, I have ships in the way. Well, it's probably going to garrison Makensi too, so never mind that idea. We have fireflies roaming around. With their additional speed now, they are going to be perfect for hunting out these pirates for me. And then, yeah, we just carry on as normal. Everything's going well. It's just the invasion, the war itself has came slow to a crawl, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So I'm just going to send a lot of these on sentry mode. Send this up to the starbase to continue upgrading that, and shipyards idle. So I kind of want to keep building swarmers now, or actually let me build more construction ships, because I can't get away with it. This is the one on Miranda, Kefium Toot as well. So we're good here, and let me have a look at Seklion, my homeworld, because the approval is starting to get really low, needless to say, and that's why it's completely maxed out. Good news is I don't have to worry about any more drop in the approvals, so that may not be as big of an issue as I thought it would be. But how's the influence? 4.6 influence. I have terraforming, so I can actually start terraforming and get more approval. And then the bonus is there, the growth raw production, that will increase exponentially. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. Get that, get an entertainment center, help with approval, and that should be good for the time being. I'll need to get more terraforming. Actually, I have terraforming everything, so let me have a look at all the systems, see what I want. Because that increases influence, has good amount of approval. I could probably get rid of that shop visitor at some point too. It'll be a slow process, but where do I want to put it? Probably near the capital, obviously, because it's going to get additional bonus no matter what I put there. So we'll do that. Oh, I gotta stop exiting out. Let me just swap through them one at a time. That'll work better. And what do I want here? What's the status so far? We max population, approval is good, so I can either add more production population to it, because I don't think I'm going to get too terribly much additional manufacturing at it, so unless I want more influence, which can give me a good amount of boost. 1.7, so I only get like about 30% increase. I don't know if that's worthwhile now. I was thinking more food, but is that even worth it either? I'll just start with the terraform and put it here. That way I can do it for either approval or food. I might do food because it'll get additional synergy here. And it would also work with these factors in it. There will be a little bit more synergy bonus going on. Don't know if it's the best choice, but I want to try keep my influence growing, but a lot of that is going to correct itself eventually as I start capturing the sailing worlds, because they're the only reason my influence isn't growing at the moment. Because let's see, the Iridiums are just barely ahead of me in influence for some of the portions down there. Do I want to help them? Probably not. Let's see how that influences it though, because it's still going up. It's not an issue at all. So that's not a problem. Let's see, fireflies. Oh, let me just set... Did I move them completely? No. Yeah, let me just set them on sentry maybe and hope to God I don't forget about them. Because that would be nice enough for forget about my fireflies, because they have 4 pirate shipyards to look after. And I don't want them roaming free, especially with construction ships flying by. I really do need to take them out, so I think I will start preparing for that too. Because apparently, I managed to take out a shipyard up there with arguably little casualties, so taking out these shipyards should be very possible. I am still wondering, how the hell did it have 300 health and my shipyards only have 150? That has to be related to the difficulty, since I set it to hard. That's the only thing I can think of. Doesn't make much sense otherwise. Stupid bots. It's gonna be delightful crushing them. There we go. More influence boost to help a little bit. It might even tip the scales of what's going on down here with the iridium. Because I don't think it'll take effect now, but yeah, most of it's actually pretty significant. But some of it's I'm gonna have the upper hand there once I get a surge in influence, so maybe it works out. And then I just want to keep an eye out for these oafs, like these 3. Wow. Knowing my luck, they're gonna attack me, so I don't think I have to worry about them flying by me. Although my poor swarms are gonna get demolished too, aren't they? At least I can have the moth fly by there and get ready to clean up. They're starting to send in more and more oaths. And then I can clean it up. They lost a significant amount of health. Definitely heavy losses still, though. I did set that to sentry, didn't I? I thought I did, unless it's still idle. Oh, I turned it off, that's why. It's... what the hell? It's sentry because it detects the Iconians? Is that why? I guess that's why. It's because it detects enemy ships nearby, so it automatically turned it off. So that's going to be annoying. I could set the guard, maybe. Would guard do it? Although I don't want to end up forgetting about that. Oh, and I still have those ships up there, too. I'm completely forgetting this is a brand new turn, so... But I got a lot of oaths to kill, and one of them managed to make it into the garrison. So that fortifies it a little bit further, unfortunately, but that will be short-lived. And it looks like there's a trust right there. Shouldn't be a big deal if only one of them, but it's still going to do more damage than the oaths did. Or not. Unless I destroy something else. What the hell's going on? I should be taking damage. There, that's more like it. I'm getting paranoid now. Although, they are sending more trust in. There may have been an oath underneath. That may have been what happened. Because that icon is clearly an oath. A missile ship. But I shot at a trust there just a moment ago. I took the energy damage and then immediately regenerated. This is just silly. This is not how I expected to want to play it. Just abuse, somehow regenerate my health, which makes little sense. I don't really want to play it like that either, damn it. So hopefully that gets fixed up soon. So I'll just add all around more defenses. I don't think I need much more though. Because like I said, I'm going to start pushing forward at some point, so it's not going to really be worth it. But at least I'm not being penalized by the maintenance cost. Speaking of maintenance, I'm gaining income there from something. I'm not sure what. Huh, interesting. For some reason all these dome here's filled out, but yet... Okay, I guess they're all filled up. Interesting. Before, it didn't look like it. Because last time I checked, it was like 2 of these were filled out. So maybe I wasn't fully upgraded. Maybe that explains it. Oh well. We're getting progress done, so... With the loss of the swarms though, I think it's apparent I need more. I need a lot more. Start rebuilding them. I can't go with any more construction ships for the time being anyway. And yeah, I'm gonna have to start rebuilding this poor little fleet here, which just pretty much lost all my swarmers. So how are we looking? It'll be going at a good pace at least. It's just not gonna be the most. It's not gonna be ready in time for when their next oaths come down. So I need to keep them off nearby. And I was looking at these systems too. So oh, that just finished the terraforming. That was fast. Not that I'm complaining. So let's get the upgrade entertainment center in there. I'll get a nice boost from the approval. Not that I really care about the planetary defense and resistance too much, but that'll benefit as well, I believe. But most importantly is the additional growth. Well, the growth doesn't matter now. Heck, yeah, the raw production influence growth would be worthwhile. Here's hoping. Now let's see, Miranda, my production world. I really do want to start. Yeah. Start removing these buildings here, start getting even more production going. I think that's what I would like to do. And what does that bonus provide again? 2 to manufacturing, 1 to tourism, so it's probably worth just keeping that there. That gives minor bonus to wealth and military if I so wish. And that's, we have steam here, approval's good. What's the population like? Still a little bit of growth, but it's going to be well in the positive as far as approval, so I don't need to worry about that. And like I said, keep the production going here. So does that mean I should get the manufacturing capital now? It's going to take a lot of turns to build, according to this, but of course a lot of that is due to the fact that it's taking so much from... Yeah, there's 30... I'm actually getting like 30 a turn from here. So that makes a little bit of sense. Actually, yeah, half of that's being taken this way, so... Wait, no it's not. So how much is going to... Does it... 33%... Okay, 50-50, so... How is half of that not able to build the manufacturing capital as quickly as I would like? I know I set it so the shipyard builds even faster, but it didn't give me an option to adjust that before. Huh. What's going on here? I don't understand, unless... Because I lost my ability to, like, specifically alter it the way that I like. I'm confused. Because everything here is all equaled out. Manufacturing to my shipyard is 50%. So... How the hell is like 31 production, more specifically, taking 20 turns to build? Because the cost is 227. Shouldn't that take 10 turns? Even less than that? I'm confused. I'm confused. This game's getting weird on me. So I don't know what to say. Let's see, 2 upgrades up there. I think all these star bases almost complete upgrades, so what I probably want to try and do is start pushing star bases out, maybe? Is there anywhere that would need upgrades? I could probably just start upgrading the Xeno ones there with culture rings, or at least something else. They don't need weaponry per se, but if I can get culture or the culture rings, or even something they improved enhancements on the... What is it? What are these relics? Oh, they're relics. It even says right in my front of my face. I'm an idiot. But then that would be worthwhile. But I don't even think I have that research yet. So it's probably not as big of a deal as I would like.